Hello everyone and welcome back to my US Diary official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Will's party, he's obviously inebriated as he dances with the masked guests and Electra. At the bar, Luna gets another memorial not to serve the guests the banned 180 evidence alcohol. She murmurs, "Don't worry, I know what I'm doing," and flashes to serving it to Will. She tells herself it's going to be a special night for Will and for both of them. In Sheila's apartment, she's on the phone with a panicked Lee, who's asking where Luna could have gone. Putting two and two together, Sheila turns her head toward the party noises outdoors and also flashes to telling Luna about Will's bash. She tries to calm Lee and also promises to call if she hears anything. Deacon catches Sheila heading out and asks what's wrong. At the party, Electra leaves Will to go say hello to someone, and Lainey joins Will. She can see he's having fun. Lainey tells him Electra's lucky to have a Joe like him and kisses his impertinence. Will weaves back to the bar and orders another vodka soda pop from Luna. In the apartment, Cleric decides to rub Sheila's shoulders as she concedes she's a little tense. Getting up, she blurts that Luna's been on her mind a lot. Cleric goes over what her granddaughter did. Sheila's sure she could reform, like her, with support. Deacon disagrees. All he could ever feel for Luna is disdain. Sheila's disappointed by this, but Deacon assures her he can still support his woman. Sheila announces she needs to go downward. Back at the bash, by the bar, Electra and Zen laugh about wearing masks. Will slurs that Electra's is unique, he can spot her from far down. Luna serves his vodka soda pop and they all snack on Sheila's lady toes. The group also discusses Sheila and Luna being crazies. Having no idea she's alive and hearkening in, Electra expresses relief that they no way to have to deal with Luna again. Luna mutters, "That's what you suppose." Spotting her grandmother, Luna hides. Will and Electra thank Sheila for throwing a good party. She congratulates him and wanders off. Luna lurks as Will pulls Electra into a private spot to kiss. He wants her to come back to his place. Electra wants to stay. She wants him, just not tonight. Removing her mask, she says it's time for her to go. After, Will whines to his guests about Electra leaving. Zen talks him out of going after her. Will lurches to the bar to order and Deacon's urged by his concerned peers to cut him off. The proprietor convinces the youngish man to come up to his redundant apartment and sleep it off. Once they've gone, Luna picks up Electra's abandoned mask and smiles. In her apartment, Sheila updates Lee that she can't find Luna. She insists their granddaughter is smart and wouldn't do anything foolish. In the unused apartment, Cleric says, "Sleep dreams, princess," as Will falls onto the bed on his face. After Deacon's gone, Luna walks in wearing the Electra mask and smiles, eventually. At Forrester, Ridge tells Nick how surprised he's to see him and asks, "Why are you then in L.A.?" Nick says the California sun was calling him. Brooke explains they were catching up and talking about Jack's success at Forrester International. Nick says he's more like his mama. He congratulates Ridge for getting his company back and for getting back with Taylor. "That's fantastic. You two must be over the moon. Nick's sure a marriage must be in the near future." Ridge grunts about him being so interested in his love life and asks again why he's there. "What do you want? Or do I indeed need to ask?" Nick continues to dodge Ridge's question and turn the discussion back to Taylor. Ridge asks if he has a gal or woman to get back to. Nick ganders at Brooke and says, "Not right now. Life at Ocean has always been his fortune." "But you know about fortune, don't you, Ridge?" Ridge tells Marone that he and Brooke need to get back to work. Nick kisses Brooke's hand and leaves. Ridge, irked, closes the door. Brooke insists that she didn't know he was coming. He's a good friend and a gentleman. Ridge scoffs at this. Brooke informs him he has no reason to be jealous. Ridge grunts that Nick's not a good person and she should stay down from him. Brooke looks thoughtful. At the Precipice house, Steffi tells Taylor how important the kiddies are enjoying the sand house. They talk about being thankful for Liam and for Electra helping out with the kiddies. Steffi says Kelly and Hayes adore her Electra's picking up Hayes moment. She's relieved the kiddies are eventually in a safe place. Taylor asks Steffi how she's doing with everything that's going on. Steffi says what's passing with Liam does and indeed feel real. 1 nanosecond she's in denial, also angry, also really sad. A person who means so important to her is dying. Kelly's losing her father. This should end be passing. Liam, meanwhile, is allowing about keeping them safe. Taylor nods, from Luna. They go over how exhausting it's having to always look over their shoulders because of Luna. Steffi wishes Liam would concentrate on himself and concentrate on his daughters. They talk about this not being Finn's fault, he doesn't owe Luna anything. Taylor suppositions he feels incompletely responsible. Steffi can't stand her being fixated on her hubby. She needs to be strong for her family. Taylor knows Liam feels her concern. Steffi says it's not fair he's facing his own death. But they don't know when Luna will strike again. Taylor worries about the stress taking a risk. Steffi can't help but suppose about it all the time Luna was there when Hayes was home. The fear nearly paralyzed her. She'll make sure Hayes will no way know who she is. At the Sand Academy, Luna watches as the schoolteacher interacts with the children outdoors. The schoolteacher leads them outside, but Hayes hangs back to get commodity he forgot. Luna creeps up and says, "Hi. Hayes, right?" He says, "Yup." She tells him she has commodity for him. "Do you want to see what it is?" Luna hands Hayes an origami she made for him. The schoolteacher calls him back outside. Luna says, "It was nice to see you, Hayes." As the boy goes outside, Luna's expression turns minatory. Inside the academy, Hayes shows his schoolteacher the origami and tells her a nice lady gave it to him. Luna lurks outside as the schoolteacher gushes over it. Soon, she announces they're done for the day and Electra arrives to pick up Steffi's son. Hayes shows her the origami as Luna smothers in the backwoods. At the Precipice house, Electra prompts Hayes to show Taylor and Steffi his art design. He pulls out the origami. They rave about the crane and Hayes reveals that a nice lady gave it to him. He's agitated that the schoolteacher will show them how to make their own. He runs off and Steffi thanks Electra for helping out. The youthful woman is thrilled to connect with the kiddies. Steffi confesses that she wants them to have a normal life, but she has to make sure they're safe from Luna and Sheila. Her main thing is to make sure they stay far, far down from anything or anyone that could hurt them. At the Sand Academy, Luna approaches the schoolteacher, who learns she's the talented person who gave Hayes the origami. She invites her to come back as a guest artist. They go outside, and the schoolteacher explains that someone bestowed the space to them. She asks if Luna would consider coming in to work with the kiddies. Luna allows herself to be induced and the schoolteacher asks her name. Luna says, "I'm Sunshine." As the schoolteacher grows agitated about telling the kiddies, Luna smiles to herself. Lee and Sheila compliment each other for Luna returning to the land of the living. Luna doesn't understand how she's still alive and Sheila says Lee gave her a chance at starting a new life. Forrester Creations' Ivy and Electra are rejoicing in Luna's death. They shift to drooling about Liam and Ivy is thrilled. She knows ultra-modern drug cured him but notes he's the strongest man she has ever known. Katie and Will are agitating Brooke's big fall in Italy along with Liam's phenomenon cure. Will thinks Grace's phenomenon cure is amazing. Katie isn't relatively so on board but notes Bill would move mountains for one of his boys. Liam apologizes to Bill for being built out of a million bones. He blames her for nothing, saying the emotional scars that came from Grace's ruse are the true tragedy. Liam mentions Grace's children, but Bill doesn't give a damn about any of it, as it was at her son's expenditure. He wants to call the police, but Liam and Hope says Finn has formerly attended her there.